Y'all gonna have to do something about Christian Cole, baby, because as fine as he is, he got to go. I'm praying bad things happen to Christian Cole. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, whatever Viserys had, he need to get that ×3 plus the gout. All right, he need the gout. He asking for the gout. All right, my bad to the gout community. I'm just saying. You let me find out Christian Cole's clapping Allison cheeks. Because not vice president and president of the self-righteous committee, Christian Cole and Allison together clapping each other cheeks, huh? That would be some good ass TV, but I would be hot. Allison came in there and said, where's your husband, brother? Not here. I don't know. You don't see me, I'm knitting. Protect her lane at all costs. We got to ride down there and go figure out how we gonna get a boat to Pentos and then get a transfer to King's Landing, child, because we got to go get her. I don't really know what she be talking about, but Luna Lovegood never misses. Oh no, don't make me do it. I don't want to go. I'm scared. I want my mama. He having a tantrum pretty much. That's basically what happened when you tell a 3-year-old they can't have 17 marbles for breakfast. Just like a child, you'll be like, listen, when we get to the corner, you got to hold mommy hand. Don't run across the street, because if you do, you could get hurt. And the child be like, are dinosaurs real? You working to have a window in your own prison and you don't even see it. Bars. B-A-R-S-R-Z, because it's hip hop. Why they named Eric and Eric? I'm saying them differentiate, because one is an A and one is, I'm saying Eric with an E and Eric with an A. In New Orleans, we can't differentiate them two. So just roll with me on that one, okay? It was at this point where I realized how far back do something strange for a piece of change actually goes. If you want the T, give me the toes. That's all I'm saying. T for toes. It's an even exchange. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny ranch reviews and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. This the one. This one of my favorite movies and TV shows. So it's not a movie, it's a TV show, but you know what I'm saying? This thing is good, boy. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications. Like this thing, share this thing. Not with your grandma though, because I'm a curse. It took me a solid year on YouTube to remind people to subscribe to my channel. I would just be coming in so hot. I would just rush into the thing and want to talk about stuff, but I gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta just breathe, you know what I'm saying? This show brings out a side of me that only true crime brings out, in that I be wishing for people to die. I feel okay about it because these are not real people. I really don't feel bad about it when I watch true crime, because them people I be wanting to die are terrible. You know, I think they are what happens when there's like a glitch in the matrix and somebody's created, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is perfect in all his ways, but I just be wondering sometimes. I keep it cold in my house, all right? My thermostat stay on 69. When I tell you, baby, my nose perspiring, all the back of my knees was wet. At 8:49 p.m. Central Standard Time, I was in here hollering. Episode was phenomenal, okay? The score that they had, doom, 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 doom. Fire. Let's get in here and talk about episode 9, House of the Dragon, The Green Council. Allison ain't shit, boy. Her daddy, her children, except for Helena, we got to protect Helena at all costs. We got to ride down there and go figure out how we gonna get a boat to Pentos and then get a transfer to King's Landing, child, because we got to go get her. Episode opens up, baby, and it's about to go down. So it's a little boy coming out, and I was like, who is this little boy? Is that like a bastard Targaryen? Because he kind of had a little blonde hair, but you know the show is dark, honey. I was like this in my bed, like, I live like a bat anyway. Like, this the brightest my whole day gonna be. I don't like a lot of light. So I watch this show in the dark, baby, but anyway, so they have a child walking down the corridor, going spread the news, honey. The king is dead, Viserys done lost his damn head almost, because it's about to fall off, because he was sickly and stuff. The baby goes downstairs and tells one of the servants. They go and tell Allison. Allison is the way she responds was appropriate, all right, because she was like upset. Part of me felt like it was relief, but part of me felt like, thank God, oh Lord, I'm glad his ass is dead. And part of me felt like, oh, my husband is dead. She be giving me, I don't like the fact that I don't feel confident in my not liking her all the time. It's like I like her like 0.396% of the time, and then the rest of the time her ass could just go away, child, just dust, okay, Thanos. Immediately she go tell her ragged ass daddy. Now, in my mind, if my husband died, you know what I'm saying, God forbid Jason Momoa, Trevante Rose, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth pass away, I'ma go see. I got to see for myself, because maybe he was tripping. You know what I mean? He was old, and that man, all you got to do is just pop him in his chest. He probably going to start breathing again. I would want to go see for myself. Not Allison, baby. Allison went straight to her daddy. dysfunction. Talk therapy. You understand me? Cognitive behavioral therapy. Let's get it. Baby, Otto Hightower said, baby, we got to shut this down. Anybody in out. All right, wherever you at, that's where you gonna stay. Locks it down. Alia, you know, she working for Massaria. You know, she give all the tea to Massaria for money and stuff. So it ain't like she can go run out there right quick and go tell her what the deal was. So she lit some candles in the window to kind of signify to the streets, the king is dead, baby. It's about to go down. They got systems in place. You heard me? Alicent tells her raggedy daddy that before Viserys died, that he told her and her alone by herself with nobody else that he wanted Aegon to be king. We was there. I know you was there. I was there. Right before he died, he doubled and tripled down on Rhaenyra, my heir. I said what I said. I know I'm something to look at, but you can hear me clearly. This is what I want. He said it. They put his ass to bed. Alicent went in there and gave him some cocaine milk. And then all of a sudden, she want everybody to believe that he done changed his mind. So Otto Hightower eyes get bright, baby. You know, he got some beady eyes. Not the man that plays Otto Hightower. Otto Hightower got beady eyes. You got to separate, folks. Okay? That's what he saying? Yes, that's what's up. So this is what we gonna do. We gotta get a plan in place. We gotta lock everybody down. You can't go nowhere. We got to get the small council together. We got to send a raven to Hightower town, old town, Hightower village. Got to send a raven to our people. Baby, Otto Hightower had a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G in place. So he's ready to go. It ain't no hesitating. He know exactly what he need to do. So he calls a meeting of the small council. So the small council get together. It's like, well, what the hell we meeting so early in the morning for? We was getting ready to come to work at 8 o'clock. Y'all couldn't wait a little minute? Like, damn. Otto Hightower says the king is dead. Viserys the Peaceful done left us and, you know, he gonna get his rest. But he also left us with a little update, okay, to your program. In that he wanted his son Aegon to be the king. Told the queen that right before he passed away. That's what his dying wish was. And everybody was like, oh, damn, I'm so sorry to hear that man done gone home. May God grant him rest or whatever. So yeah, so look, we gonna put Aegon on the throne. So what we need to do is, like, they just was like, they completely glazed over the fact that the man that died. He was a good guy. And they just was like, yeah, all right, cool. That's good. So let's go ahead and let's get it going. We have been planning for this the whole time. Now, in my mind, if my husband died, I'ma tell the people, let me do it. So they done named him Viserys the Peaceful. And who decided that? I mean, it's accurate, but what if he wanted to be something else? Did y'all ask him about it? Or did y'all just tell him, anyway, stay focused? Then lock Rhaenys in her room because, you know, she was still there because we was just all meeting as a family the other day. They lock her in her room and don't say nothing. So she's like, well, what the hell going on? She looks out the window and see everybody scurrying, baby. Everybody's like moving about. So she already knew what time it was because she had just saw the king like we saw him. Like, they done locked her in her room. She in room jail. They done put all the servants and cooks in the dungeon. Alicent was looking like, wait a second. You telling me that you sitting here have been done plotting this whole thing without me? It's my son, huh? They didn't feel like they needed to because 1, she's a woman, and 2, she's stupid, and 3, you know, go back to number 2. Here come Lord Beesbury, okay? Speaking truth to power, baby. Lord Beesbury, I don't know what the hell he do. He's old, okay? And he talks a lot, all right? And we done had a couple scenes when it was like, Lord Beesbury, like, cut it down a little bit. Lord Beesbury say, oh no, baby, not on my watch. I'm 67 years old. And during this time, he might as well have been 700 years old. Child, I don't know. It ain't that many people that's 67 years old. And I know what the hell going on. Okay? Viserys has said, once again, for the people in the back. And you mean to tell me that right before he died, the oldest crazy ass son to be the heir and not the person that he been saying that he wanted to be the heir for the last 20, almost 30 years? I'm not gonna have it because I know you're lying. Lord Beesbury said, y'all trying to take over the government and y'all trying to install this child and I ain't gonna have it. Now the whole time he's saying this, okay, and I was like, yes, Lord Beesbury. But the whole time he's saying this, Christian Cole slithering his stupid ass behind him. And so Lord Beesbury said, well, how the hell I know y'all ain't killing him? Christian Cole said, sit down, and slammed him down by his shoulders. But he hit his head on that little ball that they put in that little plate to signify the start of the meeting. I'm telling you, them balls is dangerous. I'm telling you, that's how Viserys lost his eye. In his weakened mental state, he took his eyeball out and put it in the bowl because he couldn't find his little marble. Not a ball done took Lord Beesbury out. Y'all got to replace them balls in that bowl. I'm telling you. So now Lord Beesbury dead. Christian Cole done came completely unglued. Let me tell you something about him. And it's been a long time since I've had a character that I was rooting for, that I was really getting behind, just disappointed me so. Damn, man. Usually the trash ass people, I could tell that they trash right out the gate. He had all the potential in the world. But now he out here. Now he done murdered 2 people. My boy, Graham McTavish, that's my partner, is Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. He take out his sword and real smooth say, all right, that's enough now. Come on. Give me your sword and take off your cloak. Because I don't think this is what the Lord had meant for you in your life, Christian. I think he got something different for you. And was getting ready to pie out Christian Cole down the middle of his head if necessary. Christian Cole take his sword out and go head up with the commander of the Kingsguard. You got to let me know. When is his consequence coming, baby? Because my boy done unraveled. Done murdered 2 people. Then nobody check him when he went against the king in the little, family meeting room the other day. Y'all gonna have to do something about Christian Cole, baby, because as fine as he is, he got to go. He is a dumpster corner that got a little dumpster juice in it. He got to go. Allison had to be the one to say, Christian Cole, put your stuff down. And he immediately put his stuff down. You let me find out Christian Cole's clapping Allison cheeks. You let me find out Christian Cole clapping Allison cheeks, and I'm gonna come unglued. Vice president and president of the self-righteous committee, Christian Cole and Allison together clapping each other cheeks, huh? That would be some good ass TV, but I would be hot. Now everything is kind of chill at this point. Now ain't no consequence come yet, but okay, we gonna hope for the best. Well, let's go ahead and move this man up out of here because we can't, it's a dead, he dead. Like, we got to get him up out of here. Otto Hightower said, no, you're not. You're not opening this door until we understand what the hell is happening. He be all right. They done left poor Reverend Beesbury. What's his name? They done left poor Lord Beesbury, brains splattered out on the table, blood ooping and gooping on the table, and they plotting to overthrow the government with the dead body there. That's some low down to the ground ass behavior. First things first. All right, we got to get rid of that daughter of his, and her crazy ass uncle husband. They all got to go. Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, go ahead and take a couple of your partners down there and go ahead and do what you need to do. Allison was like, whoa. Can't believe that her daddy would say, let's go kill challengers to the throne. Ain't that what he been telling you the whole time? That Rhaenyra was gonna come kill her children since the day, the embryo. And now all of a sudden she just can't believe that that's what he wanna do to her. Your daddy is a murderer. When Otto Hightower tells Lord Commander Westerling go kill Rhaenyra and her people, he was like, absolutely not. Baby, y'all don't pay me enough. I serve at the pleasure of the king. I'm not about to go kill the person that the king, who I serve at the pleasure of, said he wanted to be his heir. So y'all can go ahead and take this ragged ass cloak. I'm gonna go be a country sheriff. All right, and I'm gonna go get me a little wife and some little chaps and some land and stuff. So I'm gonna, tend to my land when I'm not at work sheriffing. I know that character is gonna be somebody and he's gonna go somewhere because he done woke up and paid attention. Because that's Graham McTavish. They done left that trash ass small council meeting and Allison goes to go see about her little girl, see about her daughter. Not a little girl, because the child done had twins, okay, with her brother. She goes to get Helena. Helena's doing some needlepoint. Now, the first thing that stood out to me was that she was doing needlepoint and it was a spider, right? Now, we've always seen her playing with bugs. I was like, what the hell is this spider that she's needlepointing, right? So I Googled, I can't remember the name of it, but it's some sort of widow spider. And that specific spider, if the one that I Googled is the one that she was doing, that specific spider, it makes really, really beautiful webs. And when it kills food, it like leaves the carcasses in the webs for everybody to see. Okay, now, widow spider. Allison came in there and said, where's your husband, brother? Not here. I don't know. You don't see me. I'm knitting right now. I'm needlepointing. Let me do what I'm doing. Mama, come in with all of that. We got to protect her at all costs, baby. If anything happened to Helena, we got to ride at dawn. I don't really know what she be talking about, but Luna Lovegood never misses. She's like, well, have you seen him? Because he's not in his room. And Otto Hightower goes off to try to find a little boy. Allison sits down with her daughter to tell her about the news of her daddy's passing. And before she can say anything, she says there's a beast beneath the boards, which is what she said at the dinner. So she don't want her mama to touch her. All right. Now, I don't know what the relationship is because we've not seen it, but Helena don't want nothing to do with her mama. I can't say I fought the baby. Otto Hightower goes to Aemon's room, to the guardsman that's supposed to be protecting Aemon, where my grandson at. And the man was like, sir, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know where he at. He don't listen. Otto Hightower says, you and your brother go into the city, go be sneaky undercover, try to go find his little ass and bring him right to me. Don't bring him nowhere else. Don't pass. No, get you nothing to eat. Don't stop and get a little something to drink. Now we back over there with Allison. Allison is in there with Sir Christian Cole. So she says, everything that you feel for me as your queen. It was an ellipsis right behind it. It was like a pause, like a little, everything that you feel for me as your queen. It was a pregnant pause, baby. I don't like it. I'ma be mad, y'all. Find him. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. Same mission. Aemon is in there and he's like, I need to go with him because I know where he runs. And they all are like in the seedy parts of the city, right? Sir Christian Cole and Aemon go to a brothel and they like, yeah, we looking for somebody and we trying to find our partner. You know, we don't know where he's at. We was hoping he was here. And the lady was like, well, what does he look like? Describe him to me. And Christian Cole was like, well. So he leans in and he whispers like, we looking for Prince Aegon. And the lady was like, baby, that boy that hasn't been here in years and years and years. That's not what gets him off. We got Sir Christian Cole and Aemon looking for him. And we got the two of the King's Guards looking for him. Now, I realize at this point that they are twins. Why they named Eric and Eric? E-R-R-K and A-R-R-K. I'm saying them different, because one is the A and one is, I'm saying Eric with an E and Eric with an A. In New Orleans, we can't differentiate them two. So just roll with me on that one, okay? Eric and Eric, they're walking around and they hear this noise. They hear this commotion. So they're like, well, shit, let me go check it out. Why they get into this area? It's like a cockfight, but for children. Why have the people and all their depravity filed these children's teeth into points and made them grow their nails long and file them so that they could be like little monsters and fight each other in a pit for people to bet on? And that's what Aegon is into. Aegon is into watching children fight each other damn near to the death. What kind of sick, twisted, what has he experienced in his life for him to wake up one day and be like, you know what? I want to see some children kill each other. Why? For what? You have everything in the world. You don't want to go. You can have somebody make you a unicorn. You can have somebody invent you new food to eat. You got a dragon, my baby. You could go wherever you want to go. What part of you says, I want to see some children die? Eric and Eric are starting to like argue about the fact that we need to just let his ass go wherever he going. Like, if this is what he's into, he's not fit to be king. One of them say that. I don't know which one said it. Eric is like, that's not our business. We on a mission right now. We need to go fulfill this mission and go find this little ragged ass boy and bring him back to the castle. They also noticed that in a corner is a little tiny little baby. The baby had to be probably 3 years old tops with light blonde hair. Why Aegon got bastard children out here? Baby is being made to fight. That baby looks so scared and sad. And it made me mad because why? He been out here sowing his royal oats here, there, and everywhere and probably got 33 children. And somebody comes up to them like a little girl and she said, hey, I probably can help y'all find Aegon. My mistress knows where he is. Before we just even get all excited, it's gonna come at a price. It's gonna cost you. And she don't want to deal with nobody but Otto Hightower. So now Allison, old bigoted self, goes over to Rhaenys, who they done locked in the room all day. Did they feed her? Did they let her out to go use the bathroom, child? We don't have no ensuite. They locked her in her room first thing smoking in the morning. She been in there all the live long day. Had to dress herself. Okay, how dare they? Viserys told me that he want my son to be the king. You know, I really would like your support. Rhaenys was like, you got some goddamn nerve, girl. How you gonna even fix your lips? So then here go Allison, listing all the reasons why she should support her son in his claim to the throne. And you know them grandchildren, they not your grandchildren, and they gonna inherit the throne. And as a matter of fact, you should have been the queen anyway, bitch. Don't lay it on so thick. Rhaenys calls a thing. She's like, girl, you don't even see how stupid you look. You run around here like a chicken with your damn head cut off, running around for these men. First, you was running around for your daddy, running around doing all kind of stuff for your husband. Now you going around doing all stuff for your trash ass son, and you know he not even worth it. You don't even want to be free. You working to have a window in your own prison, and you don't even see it. Bars. B-A-R-S or a Z because it's hip hop. Otto Hightower is meeting with the White Worm, the woman Masseria, that's what she goes by, the white worm. She's like, listen, I will tell you where your trash ass grandson is, but I need for you to make sure this child fighting ring got to stop. But leave the babies out of it. And he's like, oh yeah, girl, I'm sure gonna do it. As soon as we get all this stuff out of the way, I'm gonna remember that what you had said, and then we all gonna sing A and B selection. You know damn well Otto Hightower don't give a damn about no children fighting in no pit. Why Aegon in the sept? You know, the church is in there in a fetal position. So they pull him out. Oh no, don't make me do it. I don't wanna go. I'm scared. I want my mama. He having a tantrum pretty much. That's basically what happened when you tell a 3-year-old they can't have 17 marbles for breakfast. The same reaction. It's ridiculous. But you want him to be the king though. So Eric and Eric have him, and they bring him out the cell. They meet up with Christian Cole and Aemon, who want to take him too. They start to scrap behind a piece of trash. Child, let's have a fight behind an old Subway wrapper. Let's fight over some aluminum foil that we done used to cover up the 3-day-old Thanksgiving macaroni. That's basically what they was doing. Fighting over a piece of trash, child, for what? Leave his ass where he ate. Eric, don't know which one, is fighting basically by himself, because the other twin is up there and is exerting no effort. Child, he ain't bring his sword out. It was basically 2 against 1. So Christian Cole and Aemon got Aegon and brought him to Alicent. Now the twins, Eric and Eric, got beef. Now they on black and green time. So Alicent go over there to her daddy, Otto Hightower, who doing something sneaky, child. He's like, haha, gotcha, bitch, and I have my child now. You know, they kind of get into this back and forth, and she tells him, like, I'm basically like a chess piece that you moved around to. Well, and like, you the queen now. Like, I did that. You welcome. We gonna send Rhaenyra a deal, all right? And we not gonna kill her. So Christian Cole gonna be he gonna be Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I can't stand. They have somebody on the King's Guard that's been a King's Guardsman for 20 years. And then all of a sudden, here go Christian Cole looking like Prince Eric. And then you just get the leapfrog over people and just be the Lord Commander of the King's Guard. You don't think somebody else on the squad needed a raise? I can't stand when people do that. I'm praying bad things happen to Christian Cole. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, whatever Viserys had, he need to get that ×3 plus the gout. All right, he need the gout. He asking for the gout. All right, my bad to the gout community. So this is why I have a theory. Alicent is telling her raggedy daddy what she wants to happen. And instead of responding to her, he says, girl, you look just like your goddamn mama. And she rolls her eyes and walks off. I'm telling you, deep down in my shondo, I feel like Otto Hightower killed his wife. I don't know the lady. He always brings her up. And the way that he said it this time, it was like menacing. It was like, yeah, girl, you, keep on. You look just like your mama. Keep talking. Keep telling me what you want. And it was easy for me to kill her, and it's gonna be easy for me to kill you. So I'm gonna put a little pin right there, and I'm gonna see. Y'all, it was at this point where I realized how far back do something strange for a piece of change actually goes. So Alicent gets to her room. Clubfoot is in there hanging out, just lurking. And she looked annoyed, right? And so I'm thinking, well, yeah, you know, her husband dead and she been moving around being manipulated and manipulative all day. So she said, oh, it's late. What you want? He's like, I got some news for you. So she sits down and she takes her shoes off. And I'm thinking, why you did that? She never took her shoes off with Rhaenyra. They was out in the weirwood tree for 12 hours reading old ass books and stuff, and she still had her shoes on. Never got comfortable like that. So I'm like, why are you taking your shoes off? Did you ever wonder why your daddy found your trash ass son so fast? It was like, well, you gonna tell me why? And he was like, and so she put her feet on the table. In my mind, I'm like, I know that you're lying to me. I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind and in my heart, I knew what I was watching. And baby, I didn't know that OnlyFans existed in the year 126. Didn't nobody tell me. So she put her feet on the table with her little stockings on. So he said, oh yeah, you know what, your daddy, he knows that we've been out here putting spies out, and he left it alone. Like, he didn't do anything about that. Everybody watching each other. And so she said, well, is the person watching me? And he said, he basically looked at her like, why we gotta go through this every time, sis? So she takes her stockings off and puts her feet back on the table. Why Clubfoot got a foot fetish though? It was a lot of things I expected in House of the Dragon. Brothers and sisters getting down on a get down, I already knew that was coming. Brothers and sisters come from the same vaginal canal, marrying each other. I expect that all day. That foot fetish threw me down. You hear me, baby? I was shocked and appalled. So he take his little baby yam out and put it under his cloak and rubs one out to the queen's feet. Y'all didn't tell me. I don't know why I just didn't expect that. You mean to tell me Miss Prim and Proper do things by the book, duty and honor? Is she a cam girl? Okay, she on a party line? Girl. Her clubfoot say, if you want the tea, give me the toes. That's all I'm saying. Tea for toes. It's an even exchange. Allison said, I'm gonna show you my toes, you give me the tea, and that's gonna be what it be. So gross though. So gross. Because I really don't appreciate how asymmetrical that man is. I don't like that. I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I want to be removed from this narrative. Eric, one of the twins, he goes and busts out Rhaenys. Gives her a cloak, takes her through them back tunnels, you know, that Rhaenyra and Daemon use. It's the middle of the night when he breaks her out. So by the time they get to the streets so that she can, you know, try to escape, they're rounding people up. And she's trying to argue with him like, I need to go get my dragon. I'm not leaving my child now. He's like, they're gonna look for you there. But they can't get anywhere because everywhere they turn, they're rounding people up and herding them back to the castle to go see the trash ass child get installed as the, you know, unrightful king. Aegon and Alicent are in the thing and they on their way to the installation in the little covered wagon thing. Aegon is just depressed, child. Alicent is like, you need to be grateful, bro. Like, we done killed buku people to get you to the throne. Like, you know, all kind of stuff. I had to show my feet to a pervert. Aegon is like, why? Like, I don't want to be here. My daddy didn't want me here. Like, I don't even know how I got here because he wanted Rhaenyra to be the heir, not me. He ain't even like me. He very much like a child that got his feelings hurt. He's like stunted a little bit. Your grandpa gonna tell you that Rhaenyra needs to die. Don't kill Rhaenyra. And he's like, hey, you love me? Like, not listening, no. Just like a child. You'll be like, listen, when we get to the corner, you gotta hold mommy hand. Don't run across the street, because if you do, you could get hurt. And the child be like, are dinosaurs real? He's like a 4-year-old. And then Alicent is like, you dummy. I think she called him an imbecile. I took that to mean like, nah, I actually don't love you. So now we're over there to the installation ceremony, all right? And everybody done been herded, including Rhaenys, to the Church of the Seven Kingdoms or whatever the hell it is. Otto Hightower says, hey, everybody, thank you for coming. The king is dead. And everybody's like, oh, damn, I knew he was sick. Who did the body? And he says, but before he died, he said he wanted his firstborn son to succeed him in death. And everybody was like, wait, say what now? I had heard, didn't you hear James? Janice, I know you heard confusion. You can hear the confusion in the air. So then the Kingsguard comes in and makes a path for him in the middle of the crowd. He walks up to the front. So the Archbishop of Canterbury, or whoever the hell it was, he was doing like the traditional blessing part of the ceremony, right? So while they were doing that, Rhaenys snuck out, right? Because she knows she's right above the dragon pit. For some reason, Sir Christian Cole is the one to crown him king. And I'm like, what? Does the chief of the FBI get to install a new president? I don't understand why Christian Cole would be the one to put the crown on his head, right? So he does it and he's like, behold the true heir to the throne. Like, he make a proclamation and shit. And everybody's like, can I go? Like, I got bread in the oven. Aegon stands up and he looks at his family who are supposed to bow to him. Now, if it's one thing I learned, that the deeper the bow, the more respect you have for that person. So the Archbishop does a bow. Christian Cole does a bow. Then his mama's like, and the sister give him and his brother was like, and them bows was trash. They was like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, all right, you the king. All right, cool. Let me go ahead. And then they were like, oh, hell, his grace, Aegon the Conqueror, second of his name. First of all, be the original. First of his name has a better ring up. King of the Andals and the first man or whatever. And they gave the rundown and everybody was like, it was crickets in there. Donation. I thought it was a trash can. The whole city was shady. Everybody was confused or either didn't give a damn. They was like, all right, you did good. Yep, you sure is nice. Can I go, please? But then the crowd picked up. My guess is because they knew that the more they cheered, the quicker they would get up out of there and go check on the bread and stuff at the house. And Aegon was like, shit, this kind of feel nice. That boy was bucked up. Yeah! Like he was feeling himself. You better shut up, Aegon, because don't nobody really like you and you don't even like yourself. No sooner did Aegon feel the beat, just taking it all in like he Michael Jackson at the Super Bowl. Up from the floorboard come an explosion. I'm like, Lord, what was the name of that green juice Cersei had? I'm like, Lord, they done green juice the people again. No, that's not what it was. It was Rhaenys Targaryen, baby, on her dragon. She had bust that thing up through the bottom, honey. I know what you're doing, and I can take all y'all down right now. Me at the house. Dracarys, sis! Dracarys, they asses! Dracarys, them! Come on, sis, let them know! Disturbing all the peace in my house, baby. That's when I started to sweat. That's when my nose and my face got flustered. Couldn't understand for the life of me why she ain't Dracarys that whole bunch. We'll get to know some new people. We follow Rhaenyra and Daemon in their trash ass love story. Gave myself a damn headache. Rhaenys looked at Alicent. They had a conversation that didn't have no words, honey. That dragon roared, blew all of the curl out Alicent's head. Rhaenys done left out of there, and she gone over there to Rhaenyra so they can mount up. Because we got, we going to war now. Alicent's still out here winning, and I don't like that. I need for Rhaenyra to come on out. I'm ready for Rhaenyra to come on outside. And that's where the episode ends, y'all. When I tell you fantastic episode, I wasn't expecting a dragon to come up from out the floorboard. That's the beast beneath the boards, right? That's what that baby was trying to tell y'all. Y'all better listen to Luna Lovegood. She giving the game away for free. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about that OnlyFans. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of that beast beneath the boards. Comment down below and let me know how you think they should die. Let's get creative. This is a safe space. Talk to y'all later. Bye.